Hello, one and all, I'm GrimpaulCheese, and welcome back to Dark Souls. So we're here before the ever so nice lady herself. Well, we kind of killed her sister, and all she's got left is her manservant Manfred, who she doesn't even know that exists, because she's not even half conscious, really. Bit of a sad issue. So, upon our way, all the way through this lavery ruin, that we're the only one in probably a millennia to actually go all the way through in, well, we have many places to go. Well, actually, kind of the opposite. We don't actually have many places to go. Oh, I said that up, didn't I? That may be a problem later on. What's down here anyway? It is a bottomless pit. Oh, it's nice to know. I wonder, actually, I'm very curious. If you set that up, right, and you just leave this pit here, if you haven't killed a boss, right, actually, you can't access this place without killing the boss. Never mind. I was saying, can you stab the boss? But then I clicked. You can't actually, well, kill the boss, so to say. Well, you can't actually get to this place without killing the boss, I mean. So we've got these creatures here. I do not know what they're called, but either way I'll walk slowly away from them because they're creepily holding their bellies like they're laughing at you. So we've got these things here who are also laughing at us, but in a fiery temper. We don't like these creatures because they want to burn us alive. And mind you, they could probably kill us instantly because that flame lasts a while. Luckily, we haven't really given them a chance to do it. Oh god, that camera movement just then. I hate it when a camera moves like that, because sometimes it's just like, so, you want to move? No, we're gonna move anyway. So sad when they die, but yet I'm not actually that sad that they die. It's kind of a really conflicting feeling I have. I'm kind of slightly happy yet sad. A bit weird, really. So, down here, as I said last time, happens to be another boss. It's literally one boss after another. This is perhaps the only coincidence, well, the only, circumstance, I mean, not coincidence, where you fight a boss right after another. Now, the very interesting thing about this boss in particular is a boss that you kind of need to fight. You can avoid it if we just take the shortcut, mind you. The shortcut takes us to the final boss of the area immediately, but, what's the point of doing that, you know? There's no joy, there's no fun to be had. I mean, I could skip all of this horribleness that's going to come up from. But, I don't feel like it. Now, is anything good behind all these, I'm surprised there's actually so many, roots. I'm surprised they're not actually burned to pieces. It's very interesting, isn't it? Because it's made of the same stuff that, the arch trees are made of, isn't it? Unless I'm completely mistaken, then I'm most likely mistaken. It's probably something else entirely. Now, as you can see, there's an orange glow coming from here. There's a reason why there's an orange glow. Now, I'm probably going to wear this stuff, to be honest, because orange means fire, obviously. And so now I look a bit like a cultist ready to, sacrifice some innocents, so nothing new there. And we're about to step into this ever-so-lavery domain. You can tell it's lava because look at the lighting difference. You can also see embers. Nevertheless, let's go on forth, shall we? Now everyone say hello to the centipede demon. Oh god, this is going to be so difficult to actually kill. Oh, do I want a chance jumping over the lava? Probably not right now. Now, the centipede demon is a very unique demon indeed. Mainly because okay, I'm going to have to jump over the lava because he's not coming close to me. Alright, here we go. Oh. Ow, okay, that burned me, absolutely. So lava in this game does a lot of damage. You will literally be melted piece by piece. Let's take a quick drink. Ignore me for a moment, please, Mr. Centipede Demon. Oh, just managed to dodge that. Now, the reason why you want to come over here is not only for that body, which we'll loot after the fight, or will I? No, I won't. I'll do it now, just in case I won't be able to get back here. Because you never know. So I drank 3 potions just getting to this place. I could probably just drink 2. Now, the Centipede Demon is a very unfair boss fight, mainly because there's lava everywhere, and he doesn't get affected by it. It's annoying! And plus, he has many little arms and tendrils and well, things that we have to hate him by. So we just have to wait for him to come over here. We just need him to get out of lava so we can actually fight him. Sadly, we can't lock onto him neither, which is annoying, because he's just so far back. Come on, come over here. Come on. Now, what we could do is just try and dodge everything he does. Like that, and then go to a swipe. Sadly, we have a slow weapon regarding that case. There we go. Yeah, we have a slow weapon. Okay. Okay, Mr. Centipede thing. Come over here. Come on. You know you want to give me a hug. Oh, come on. How did I not hit? God damn it. Okay, he's here. Hello, you finally got onto land, did you? Oh god, no, I want to wield 2 weapons, thank you. Thank you. 2 weapons? I mean, I want to wield my shield. Now, you see a little bit in the center right there? That's his weakness. That is where his actual weakness lies. But if we manage to chop off this long tendril right here, we actually get, well, a very special thing early without actually managing to kill him. Which is actually also wonderful. You know, dramatic music means nothing, as he will just pummel me to dust. It's an awful boss. Oh god. It's so awful because you don't know what's going on half the time, because the camera's going absolutely ape shit. I think that's the best way to put it. Okay, now, are you just going to keep going backwards and forwards like that? If so, I'm just going to slice you like that, and hopefully you won't pummel me to the ground. Well, one can only hope this little centipede demon with many tendrils and little happy marks on his chest won't kill me utterly entirely. The reason I say happy mark is because, have you seen that ever so glowing mark? I know glowing is the essence of evil, but it also means you're happy. I mean, if you glow in the night, that means something interesting's happened, or you've gone irradiated and you should probably go see a doctor, or you belong in the Fallout world. It's one or the other, really. So even though this boss is incredibly annoying, he is rather easy to kill, because it's just like, bink, and he... No, why are you dead yet? God damn it, I'm really flattened, aren't I? Yes, I am. Look, you. Look, we have a need of understanding. If I can hit you one more time, I'll give you happiness. The happiness of death, after all. You need to stop being annoying. Can you promise me that? Stop being annoying, and hopefully you won't be as annoying in death. There we go! We got the orange charred ring. Now, that boss fight is very annoying, as you probably heard me talking about 500 times talking about it, mainly because... Oh, hello. We have a bigger head! Huzzah! Brilliant! Now we have a maggot in our head. It's wonderful. Let me see if I can do it correctly. No. Come on. There we go! We have a little friend in our head now! That's so wonderful! We're on the second stage of the transformation, I think. It's either second or third, but either way, we have a massive egg in our head. We are now literally Eggman! Ah, the wonders of life. So, as I said, we got a very interesting thing from that boss fight, and mainly because he's so annoying, he has to give you something in return, right? Exactly. It's not like Ceaseless Discharge, who does nothing for you, aside from, well, he does do something. He does reveal another pathway. So, here we go, we got Orange Charred Ring. A orange ring enchanted by a witch, reduces lava damage. Since his swords were inflamed by lava from birth, his witch sisters gave him this special ring, but the fool that he is, he readily dropped it from that spot, and a terrible centipede bean was born. What? A terrible centipede? Oh, I said bean, didn't I? Centipede bean was dawn. Well, you know, centipede demon was born. Well, it could have been a centipede bean was dawn. I don't know what that mean. Do you wear a centipede bead? Bead? Bean? What am I on about anymore? No one really knows. But what this ring does is the ring actually utterly and removes all forms of actual lava damage. So, let's say if we do that, and we walk into the good old lava here, and we basically, hello lava, we take barely to no damage now. You remember before where it just basically melted us entirely? Yeah, you remember that? Well, now we no longer have to worry. If we put this on, we gain even more fire resistance. And we should take even more reduced fire damage. Yep, even more reduced fire damage. It's wonderful. Now, this is the only way you can traverse the lava. Otherwise, you cannot get anything in the lava unless you get a massive amount of flame resistance. Now I need to remember where I need to go, because everything's so bright and, well, so strangely lit. I mean, you would think you better go this direction, for example, but you can't. It's a door that we cannot open, or it's just a giant rock that has a crack in it that looks like a doorway. Either way, we can't go through that way. I think we have to go through this direction, where we actually meet a nice friend. Well, I believe we might meet a nice friend. If I've done things correctly, we might. Is this a nice way? No, this is just a dead end. Never mind, it's not that direction. I might be completely and utterly blind. Well, it's easily to say. But over here should be... Is this the way out or the way in? It should be the way out, because it isn't an archway. There he is! It's Soltaire! Hello! I don't know how you got past the lava. You must be one hearty individual. So how you doing? You may not recognize me. I'm Mr. Fibbles. I'm Eggman now. Would you like an egg? I can give you an egg. Everyone loves eggs, right? You know, just because I like you, I won't give you an egg. Oh, I've got a flame in my hand. Oh, no matter what, I've got a flame in my hand. Oh, that's a bit... Oh, that's not nice. So anyway, let's talk to him. Hello, my good old shiny friend. What seems to be the matter? He's kind of next to a giant pool of lava. I know it's ever so illuminating, ever so shiny, and ever so sun-like, but the lava is not a sun. Don't chuck yourself into it. Please, I beg of you. You're too valuable, you're too nice, you're too lovely. We can't have you chucking yourself into lava, unless you got a ring like me, then of course chuck all you want. Have a nice bath in it. I mean, anything you're probably going to lose is a bit of hair, mind you, but I'm sure that's not a problem for you, because I'm sure you're packed ton with it. Anyway, hello.
Why? Why? After all this searching, I still cannot find it.
What's wrong? What's wrong, my good friend? Are you not able to find your son down here? I'm sure you might. Might be anywhere. I'm sure it might be down here. Tell me, what's your issue?
Why? After all this...
Yeah, so he can't find his son. Right now, he's very desperate. Now, at this point, if you don't go back to the secret passage of Lost Izalith, the secret shortcut way, he will go to that way and grab the sunlight maggot and wear it. Now, if he does that, he immediately becomes hostile and tries to attack you, and his storyline is over. That is no joke, that is literally what happens. Now comes the bit I don't like. I know I don't like any bit of this area, really, aside from the bit going to the Fire Sage Demon thing. The thing we got the nice little stick from, the Izalith Catalyst. But, we gotta go this direction. But before we do that, I think I might want to spend some lovely, lovely souls. Let's get some faith. I mean, it's nothing wrong with being a bit more faithful, after all. So, let's go 22. I want to get 25, and hopefully we can get some nice, good old lightning spells. The word is hopefully. So now let's equip some good old weaponry, and let's go forth into our lavary domain, now that we don't actually get hurt by it. We should also make ourselves human, shouldn't we? Yes, we should. Mind you, I'm going to say this. If anyone in this game invades you in this place in particular, it's actually kind of funny about how you can absolutely dick over the invader. Instead of the invader being an absolutely big bastard for, well, invading you in a horrible place full of lava, the thing they should think of is if you hide by the shortcut, I mean exactly by the door, they'll never look for you there. And so they're going to look around for 30 minutes everywhere but the shortcut. It's an amazing thing I love to do. It's a bit of a troll move I do. So now we're about, well, almost immunity to lava, we'll just walk on through. I mean, we don't want to constantly be in the lava, mind you, since no one wants to constantly be in it, but either way, this would do. You know, this place isn't too bad, really, if you think about it. All the lava, all the branches, you know, you can probably make a good living. Mind you, I don't know how the branches are lava-proof, mind you. You can see they're slightly charred, unless, you know, since they can't be fully burned, because, hey, unique things. Those look like a bit like tendrils, don't they? Yes, they do. They look like some type of tendril. I'm surprised this place hasn't melted to the ground, unless it's made of some lava-proof material, of course. Then, it's not surprising. So we want to go over that thing, but luckily we don't have to do anything. We can literally roll around in the lava like it's some type of Play-Doh or sand. I gotta say this, if you're rolling around in Play-Doh, you've got a bit of a problem there. Most likely. I mean, if you're bathing in Play-Doh and then rolling around in it like it's anything else, you most likely do. So, have a look at our new friends. So, these are the bottom halves of dragons. That is no joke. These are literally the bottom half of dragons. I don't know what happens to the top half, mind you, but yeah, there's a ceiling, mind you. They could have fell through the ceiling, but it's a bit strange if you ask me. But that's just me personally. Now, in this place, there are several items. Let's see if I can get unstuck. Can I get unstuck, please, game? I might have to jump. Yes, I have to jump. Okay. So what I'm going to do is run through the place and hopefully get to the little buildings in between. The word is hopefully without angering too many of these things. Now, the interesting things about these creatures is that they're actually deaf. So if we actually wear this, they shouldn't detect us. But they're deaf and blind because they don't have both skulls. And they don't have any form of brain to, well, comprehend us with, which is kind of wonderful, really. But it is still fire-breathing creatures. Now, the thing you want to do is get to that little, well, ziggurat right there. I'm going to presume that's a ziggurat or some type of, well, Indian temple type thing. Well, it looks like an Indian culture type thing. That's just me. Could be me just being ignorant, like normal. But, you know, you never know. So, hello. Luckily, I'm not immune to fire. I'm only immune to lava right now. So it's kind of annoying when you're coming down to those fat bastards right there. Those really big, rotund creatures. So as you can see, we're making no noise at all. It's wonderful. Now you don't have to worry about mimics in this place, because I'm sorry, if a mimic is surviving here in the great heat, is amazing. And we just obtained our first soul of the great hero. Why his body and soul was trapped in a chest, I don't know. Perhaps it's the customs of Lost Izalith people are just stuffing people into chests. It most likely is. Okay, they know where you are. The sound ring does not help. The sound ring does not help. Okay. I'm stuck in his claw. I'm stuck on his foot. I'm stuck on his foot. So we learned the hard way that these creatures actually can detect sound. I guess it's more tremors, I guess? I don't know. I don't know how they can detect tremors in lava since, you know, nothing really echoes from lava. I mean, it kind of just sits there and melts, like my foot. But, either way, we need to somehow get past these ever-so bottoms of dragons, and then, well, we need to go on forth. It's a bit awkward of a situation, mind you, to keep going by here. Now, unlike contrary belief, many people have tried to believe, or tried to seek out, that these dragon bottoms can drop a dragon scale. It's a nice thought process, I would say so myself, but I would say it probably isn't true. I don't think so, mainly because it's just how common they are down here, and how easy they are to kill. It's just my thought process there. I could be utterly entirely wrong. Now, but as you can see, I made myself human once again. Why do I keep making myself human? Because there's an invader in Lost Izalith, the ever-so-lost city, towards lava. And I would like to note, that is a shortcut right there. It literally is like one giant shortcut across the, well, two bosses, and a giant patch of lava with dragons on it. I should probably not go this direction, I should probably go the long way round, which is this direction. That's not the best idea ever. We just need not to go near any of these creatures. They will pummel me to the ground, and I'm not one that's keen on trying to kill them. Hello, you're a bit more blackened like the others. Oh, that's a creepy view of my spatule. What happened to my face? I mean, having an egg face like that is very interesting. There we go. Look at my fingers. What is wrong with my knuckle? Oh my god! That we're not looking at anymore. Dear God, man, my knuckle. Did you see what happened to it? It's like out of its joints. I guess that's what happens when you've got a lot of dexterity. You can willingly just pull your fingers out of the joints immediately and just pull them back in just to wield a weapon and swing it around. You don't care about pain, you're the undead. You know, it's not like you're gonna die. I mean, we died several times already, mind you, but it's not like anything evil's gonna happen. So here we go. We got another body right here. We got another pair of twin humanities. It's very unique, mind you, twin humanities. Have we got any other goodies around here? Maybe we do, maybe we don't. I actually don't know. No, we don't. It's just twin humanities up there. As I said before, many times before, twin humanities can only be gained through bodies and chests. You can't actually grind them, which is ever so saddening, because two humanity for one, oh, that would be wonderful. I don't care to drop rate on that. That would just be wonderful to have. I mean, you could kindle like a bonfire nearly completely with that. Which is something we haven't really spoke about in this playthrough, is kindling bonfires. Let's take a quick drink. Now there should be a nice good entrance into this building. The word is should be though. It might not exist. I may be imagining things and slightly hallucinating because all this, well, heat is causing a mirage in my brain. But, you know, things are likely to happen, things aren't likely to happen. You never really truly know. I've angered one of those dragon things. Run away! Thank God I got the higher ground. As films have taught me, really bad films, mind you, and there's my souls over there. Do you want to pick it up? Nah, I'm not too fussed. But you want to go over here, nevertheless. I don't know if there's a soul by all those dragons over there, but right now I'm not too keen to do it, because dragons are horrible. I mean, even the undead kind are absolutely atrocious. Right now I'm more than focused just to get into this place and kind of like cry myself to death. One or, two. The reason I want to cry myself to death is because this place, well, this part of the game is perhaps the worst designed part of the game, merely because of how the boss is. Oh, this boss, this could take me a very long time, but we'll talk about that when we come to it. Right, so, oh god, I did not mean to fall, and we meet a friend. Hello, floating man. Goodbye, floating man. Do we have any more friends laying around? You're not well sentient, but you guys are. Hello! How you doing, my rotund slug friend? Goodbye! Now, these things, the whole entire city is just populated with these creatures. Now, one thing I'm kind of curious about is if these things aren't statues, but they once were humans. Because it would make sense, because you've got a whole entire city here that's overrun by, well, tree roots, and there's no human corpse to be found, right? So it only makes sense to me that, in fact, the majority of the humans of this place got turned into these things. And the witches turned into evil demons. Dragons obviously got reanimated. While, well, I can't think of anyone else that I'm missing. Oh, you've got the two daughters that managed to escape the ever-so-consuming flame of lava. You know, don't blame them, really. I'm not too keen on lava either. Until I got this ring, but I'm sure they got like several of these rings. I mean, it was a witch who produced this, after all. Well, the one thing I'd like to produce about, there's a man spoken about in the ring. It's actually said, well, I would say myself, that it says his witch sisters. Now, that is often what people often think that's referring to Sleesa's discharge. Okay, I tried infecting that thing with a good old bug maggot thing coming out my skull. But as I was saying, Caesar's discharge is often said to be the person who belonged to the ring. And that is why he's, because if you heard, lava basically agitated him, agitated his sores. And he's a Caesar's discharge, and sores are known to, well, either, produce stuff or not produce stuff, depending on what type of sores you're going for, and depends if it's a rash or not. So, that's basically what I'm thinking is Caesar's discharge had the ring, he chucked it away, but when the ever-devouring flame got to him, he turned into a giant evil demon thing that, kind of made him into a giant thing that kept him weeping lava out. Because he is discharged, and he is ceaseless. Kinda makes sense. In that regard, I could be completely wrong, could be some random bloke. It might be, you never know. But anyway, we have one of these things. Now, these things, you may recognize this. This is the octopus demon that we found in Blighttown. Yes, it's the exact same thing. Now, this thing has a very slight chance of dropping, I think it's a red titanite slab. I think it is. It's either a chunk or slab. It's a very rare chance, mind you. But you can get an infinite amount of these from these creatures, which is actually kind of nice if you think about it. So let's have a look at this place, shall we? So we can go downwards, which I will probably go. Or I could go up and fight the Pyromancer up there, which I will go in nevertheless, because who doesn't like fighting a Pyromancer, right? Exactly. Now, this is one of the daughters of the Witch of Izalith. God, that's the amount of lava there. That's the Chaos Storm. Oh god, I forgot about Dark Knight Kurt too. Where is he? Hopefully you'll... they're allies, aren't they? Yes, they are. Yes, they are. God damn it, Kurt! Oh! God! Note to self. Kurt and the Daughter of Chaos? Not a nice combination to fight. I'll be right back there. So this time, just so I don't have to go over the lava again, we're gonna come from this direction. Since, why not, right? I mean, I showed you the way how to get up to there, so now I can take the easy route round and not worry about the dragon so much and everything else that lurks there. We got some more sunlight maggots. Hello! I'm not interested in you right now. Actually, it doesn't hurt to be interested in you. Come here! Here we go. You gonna drop anything? No, you're not. Sadly, the sunlight metal on them is an incredibly rare thing to gain. Hello? Oh, hello, Solitaire. What an interesting way to find you. How you doing?
Was it all a lie? Have I done this all for nothing? Oh, my dear son. What now? What should I do? My son. My dear, dear son.
You didn't do it for nothing. I mean, the way here is, well, to be honest, the adventure itself is the journey you take. It's not a matter of the destination, the reward. It's a journey and the tales that you come with. If you die along the way, mind you, it's all for nothing. But nevertheless, you haven't died, and that's the main thing. You're a nice practical warrior of some sort of martial prowess and maybe a possible sort of divinity. But nevertheless, we're good friends, aren't we? You shouldn't worry yourself too much.
Was it all a lie? Oh, my.
So either way, if we came here and that maggot was still around with the red eyes, he would, well, possess good old Solitaire right here, and, well, he would basically be insane trying to take us down because he's so, right now, depressed and desperate that he would use anything for a son. He's traveled all across the world, and he has found nothing so far. But one day he will find something. I believe in the man. Okay, so the reason why I've been preventing myself from going across the bridge of wonder is because there's a Titanite demon, the hardest Titanite demon to kill in the entire game. As you can see, it actually has its horns. Hello? Just don't pay attention to me. Let me have a few swings in your... Oh my god, you have a lot of actual health. We won't be fighting the Titanite demon. Okay. So now we know not to touch the Titanite demon. So what my plan is, my ever so cunning devious plan, is to just run right by it. We shouldn't worry about it, we shouldn't fear it, we shouldn't fight it because it's really out of our league. And I mean honestly, it's utterly out of our league right now. So don't mind me, evil demon thing. Don't try and attack me. I am just Mr. Fibbles. Serpentine, 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 serpentine. Oh, thank God it's not doing a lightning bolt. Are you doing a lightning bolt? Nope, it's absolutely ignoring me. The plan was a success. Ha ha! Fantastic. I'm so happy. Normally the bastard is just like, oh look, a friend. I'm gonna pincer you now. And then he, well, impales me with his ever so lovely trident. It's not so lovely, it's kind of horrible actually, I want to go home. But either way, we got to get past that evil Titanite demon thing, and we're finally back into Lost Izalith after a few attempts. One or two, maybe. So, we have some demons. We're going for the other direction we could go through. And, well, we have taken that direction. We all want to go fight that witch, because she is hollow, mind you. She's a hollow witch defending what is remains of her mother, I guess. Because, after all, that is the only thing I could think of being in the center of this place. The remains of the Witch of Izalith. I mean, where else is her ashes buried? Or what the demon there has consumed her to be. As something that no one should really think about. The godmother of all, well, pyromancy to transforming into a demon. The possibilities that could happen are awful. I would never wish any of that upon anyone. So right now what I want to do is get rid of all of our lovely friends that dwell here, which happen to be these creatures. Mainly because I plan on coming down here later on after I defeat the daughter of Izalith, or the daughter of Chaos, one of the few. And once I kill her, and then Kurt, then we will, well, venture down here. And we'll explore the many possibilities that lurk below the very ground looks crumbling right there. I mean, after all, it's a soul. After all, I mean, what could that soul possibly hold? I can tell you this, it holds more things than you could ever believe. More things than you would ever need in your life. And that is the truth. Who are you? Hello? Oh no, you're not a person, you're just a statue. I was actually thinking I was an NPC, I'm like, I don't recognize you. I got really scared just then, it's like, I wasn't planned for this. Hello! Actually, you're human, aren't you? Yes, you are. You are very much human. That's kind of interesting. Oh god, she's doing a storm. And he invaded! God damn it! Looks like we're fighting a duo fight, it honestly seems. Can I de-aggro her, maybe? Maybe I can, and maybe I can just draw Kurt down here. No, they both want to fight me. Oh no. This is not a good fight. Okay, challenge run. We're fighting both Kurt and this woman. Now, who's gonna die first? Most likely me. Oh, maybe not me. And he's gone. Just like that. Our powerful sword managed to cleave through him. Now we just got this woman. Okay, woman, I look just like you, so don't burn me. Don't burn! How do you get burned? There we go, she died. Whew, that was close. I must have a heart attack then. And he drops an Izalith catalyst. Wonderful, and we'll eat his soul. And that'll be the final time we'll encounter good old Kurt. Mainly because, as I keep saying Kurt, it's Kirk. Captain Kirk, but just not that much of a sexual abuser. But anyway, we have the Izalith catalyst. It's actually one of the more powerful catalysts. It is. I would say one of the best, actually. A catalyst of the Witch of Izalith of long ago, when her daughters were still flame witches before they were engulfed by the Chaos Flame. Before the birth of Pyromancy, their wands were mediums for sorceries, but the knowledge of this flame sorcery has long since vanished. There's no such thing as a flame sorcery nowadays. It's just, well, Pyromancy. So this thing is a giant stick. It's basically the sticks that you saw in the introduction. So with that over and done with, that's a lot easier than I actually thought it was. Second attempt, always better than the first attempt. The floor collapses, ever so sadly. But we have to go down there. You see those lovely things with the giant faces? Those are the exact, well, it's kind of like a less, well, they kind of look like more bloated, gaping versions of the octopus thing we fought before. It most likely is. If you ever got to describe a octopus, you can always describe it as gaping in one way or regard. So around here should be our friend. There, you recognize him, don't you? As it looks like, he looks like he's sleeping. Now what we can do is, he's got a problem. I can probably presume his problem. His problem is taking out those bloody creatures right there. And you know what? Let's take them all out but one. We'll kill all but one just for him. Oops, didn't mean to press that. So now we need to find a safe way downwards. Now this is going to be the problem. How do I get down? Hello? Stairway? Some way to get down would be nice. Maybe there's a possibility. I may just have to jump down there and see what, well, wow, look at that thing. Look at his eyes. That is actually a really disturbing creature. It also makes awesome noises. Is it still? He tried vomiting on me to get. He's just staring at me and vomiting at me. That's not the nicest thing you could do to someone, you know. You could grab me a cup of tea and a bagel at least. I love bagels. So anyway, we can go down here. Now, before we go down here, what we want to do is we want to not take away that. We want to take away this and put the rusted iron band on. As you can see, there's some form of liquid down there. Also, do I have... No, I do not. Let's put some poison herbs on. We only have 7. That might be an issue. But either way, we'll put it on. Should we put on some armor? Yes, yes, we shall. We'll put Fibbles on. Since we need to survive, since I don't want to go through all of that again. That would be an awful thing to do. So anyway, let's do a bit of a dive roll. Beak. So now we're down here. Now we're going to be poisoned. But that, I don't mind for the time being. Poison's a necessary trouble right now. Cool, that pit's a bit ominous. What's the purpose of that pit? I do, oh god. Hi! How are you? Bye-bye. I guess that's the purpose of the pit. Are you dead? Yes, you are. You are dead. So there are a few creatures lurking around here. And we need to kill all but one. And we trigger them all. Oh, we triggered 2 of them at least. So hello, don't mind me. I'm just here to murder you. You creepy beast, you. Let's just throw him down here. We could probably, we could probably hurt one through some type of range damage. If we can jump down and take care of it. That's 1 gone. And that's, oh god, I trigger all of them? No, I think that's just 3 of them, 3 of the 4. Okay. Just in case, there's no way up to my knowledge. What we're going to do, actually, is... What? Okay. Apparently insta-kill. That's nice to know. Are you going to commit suicide now? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. But either way... Oh no, it's a body right here. Now this body wasn't here before, because it's Kurt's body. That is the remains of good old Kurt. Like Lord Trek, we defeated him in battle, and he probably just offed himself right there. Most likely, or he was dying. I can't believe I got killed instantly, but either way, we got Armor of Thorns. Armor of Kirk, the Knight of Thorns, notorious member of the Dark Race. A dense patch of thorns grows from his surface. Sorry about that. I had a bit of a tickle in my throat. It's a fitting item for the murderous Kirk. For By simply wearing it and rolling, one can damage enemies. That is true. You can damage enemies merely by wearing this armor. It's amazing. And I think the Gorlists basically say the same, don't they? Yes, they do. They basically say the same thing. So, interesting things about this. If I simply walk into someone or roll into someone, I can damage someone with his notorious spike just growing out of me. It's amazing. But I will not be wearing this armor, as it does look a bit, well, gothic, a bit tattered, and it's just not my forte. My forte is looking, well, shiny. I mean, obviously it could look glorious and ever so flappy. Wow, the light really reflects off my egghead. I wonder if I even have an egghead anymore, or a head anymore. I don't know. Well, I guess we'll truly never know. So, I will probably end the video here, and I will return with, well, Siegfried. Or Siegmeyer. Damn it, Soul Calibur, why'd you have a similar name?